The news of Pete Rose's death at age 83 marks the end of a storied and controversial chapter in baseball history. Rose, known as the Hit King, for his record-breaking 4,256 career hits, was once one of the most revered athletes in America. His remarkable career and his tenacity on the field made him a household name, especially in Cincinnati, where he became synonymous with the Reds and the city itself. Yet, as much as Rose built a legacy as one of the greatest players the game has ever seen, his off-field actions ultimately led to his downfall, barring him from what he sought above all else, a place in the Baseball Hall of Fame. ABC News confirmed that Rose passed away in Nevada, leaving behind a complex and tarnished legacy. His death brings back memories of a career that once seemed destined for Cooperstown but instead became a cautionary tale about the price of arrogance and a refusal to acknowledge wrongdoing. Pete Rose's baseball career is the stuff of legend. His relentless style of play earned him the nickname Charlie Hustle, and his determination on the diamond was unmatched. Whether running to first base on a walk or sliding headfirst into bases, Rose played every game as if it were his last. Over the course of 24 seasons, primarily with the Cincinnati Reds, Rose established himself as one of the most consistent hitters in the history of the sport. He won 3 World Series titles, 3 batting titles, and was named to 17 All-Star teams across 5 different positions, a testament to his versatility and skill. Rose's 4,256 hits remain a record that may never be broken. His success at the plate and his tenacity on the field earned him a place among baseball's elite, and for years, he was one of the most popular and beloved figures in sports. Fans adored his work ethic, and his connection to the blue-collar identity of Cincinnati made him a hero in his hometown. Despite his remarkable accomplishments, Pete Rose's career will forever be overshadowed by the scandal that emerged in 1989 when it was revealed that he had gambled on baseball games, including those involving the Cincinnati Reds while managing the team. Betting on baseball is considered one of the gravest sins in the sport, as it calls into question the integrity of the game. Major League Baseball, MLB, acted swiftly, banning Rose from the game for life. The ban not only kept him off the field but also made him ineligible for Hall of Fame induction. For more than a decade after the ban, Rose repeatedly denied the allegations, despite overwhelming evidence to the contrary. His defiance and refusal to admit his guilt only fueled the controversy. Fans and former players were divided. Some believed Rose's achievements on the field should outweigh his transgressions off of it, while others felt his violation of baseball's sacred rules made him unworthy of enshrinement in Cooperstown. Rose's inability to recognize the gravity of his actions and his arrogance in the face of the scandal defined much of the latter part of his life. He applied for reinstatement several times but was rejected on each occasion. MLB remained firm in its stance, and the Hall of Fame followed suit, barring Rose from ever appearing on a ballot. In 2004, after years of denial, Rose finally admitted to betting on baseball in his book My Prison Without Bars. While the admission was seen as a step in the right direction, many felt that Rose only came forward because of the financial benefits attached to the confession. His apology lacked sincerity, and instead of paving the way for reconciliation, it seemed to be just another hustle, a hallmark of Rose's persona both on and off the field. Throughout his life, Rose continued to profit from his controversial status, frequently making appearances and selling autographs. His refusal to show genuine contrition became a defining characteristic of his post-baseball career. Despite the occasional resurgence of sympathy for his cause, particularly from fans who believed he had suffered enough, Rose never truly embraced the role of the humbled man seeking redemption. His bravado and arrogance remained intact until the end. There is no denying Pete Rose's impact on the game of baseball. His contributions to the sport, both as a player and as a manager, are part of the fabric of Major League Baseball. As Mac Engel pointed out in his column, you can't tell the story of Major League Baseball without Pete Rose. His 4,256 hits, his tenacity, and his leadership on the field are achievements that will be remembered for generations. However, the same qualities that made Rose a force on the field, his unyielding drive, his ego, and his relentless pursuit of victory, ultimately became his undoing. His refusal to acknowledge the full extent of his wrongdoing or show genuine remorse kept him from the one place he wanted to be the most, the Baseball Hall of Fame. Now that Pete Rose has passed away, the question remains, should the Baseball Hall of Fame finally allow him in posthumously? For many, it's too late. Any attempt to induct Rose now would not feel like a celebration of his career but rather a sad acknowledgement of what could have been. His induction would come without the fanfare or joy that would have accompanied it had it occurred during his lifetime.